Hello and welcome to Puzzle Master. This is the Puzzle Guy, and in this video I will show you how to solve the Raya box number 7 puzzle. This puzzle was designed and made by Yavuz Demirhan from Turkey. Difficulty level of this puzzle is 8 out of 10 on the Puzzle Master's difficulty scale that runs from 5 to 10. And the goal of the puzzle is to fit all parts inside the frame in such a way that there will be no sticking out parts and no gaps inside of the frame. This puzzle has 6 parts. I'll remove them first to show them to you, since it is not so easy to even to remove parts because of the restriction of the box, which I'll mention a little bit later. Let's remove the last piece, and here you can see that this puzzle has 4 exactly the same L-shaped parts and 2 parts that look exactly the same, but they have this shape. The frame looks quite interesting since it has acrylic restriction on top, which doesn't allow you to put parts inside of the box freely. So for example, this L-shaped part, the only way to put it inside is either like this, or you have to put it inside like this through this opening. There is no way you can put it inside here. And if you put it inside this way and then slide it left or right, you won't be able to remove the piece unless you put it right here where is the entrance, and only then you can remove it or put it inside of the box. So the restriction is very important here, since without it, it will be not so hard to put parts inside, but with the restriction, it becomes completely different and much more difficult. The Raya box number 7 is a part of Raya box series. All puzzles from the series look exactly the same at the first glance, but they are all different and they have unique solutions. Since the box in each puzzle looks very similar, but the restriction will be different or the parts will be different, and that makes completely different solution and very interesting series of puzzles. Since all of them are very fun, it takes quite some time to find the solution, and since the puzzles are made quite well, it is very nice to have such beautiful puzzles in your collection. If you like the Raya box number 7, or you want to try some other puzzles from Raya box series, go to puzzlemaster.ca, and if you want to see the solution of this puzzle, keep watching the video. And now I will show you how to solve the puzzle. So first of all, I'll create a shape that will be inside of the frame, but outside the frame. Let me remember how to do that. This puzzle is quite tricky, and it takes a lot of moves to put everything inside, even though when you know the shape. This puzzle is actually quite tricky, since there are a lot of different possibilities that look very much like the solution. And when you're like, oh, I know this is exactly the solution, you try to solve it and you will find that no, there is a rotation required, which isn't even possible, and you can't solve the puzzle. So you have to start over and try to find another assembling. So here is how it will look, and you have to put it inside of the box like that, since as you can see there is no symmetry in the frame, in the restriction, so you have to hold it properly and put parts inside properly. So this piece will be the first one to remove, and then this slides to the right and I can remove it. Then these two slide here, I can remove this piece. Then I can slide this piece, remove it, and I have 2 parts left. Here is a tricky piece, since you can't easily remove this part. You have to lift it up, move it here, then move this piece all the way to the left, and only then you will be able to remove this piece, and then this one. Okay, now let's try to put everything inside the box. I'll start with this part. It goes inside, then I put this piece in, and you have to hold it in top layer so that you can move the bottom piece to the right. Then you drop this down like that and put it here for now. Then you grab this piece, put it inside all the way to the left. Next you grab another L-shaped piece, put it here. Now you tilt the box here, so 2 of L-shaped parts will drop down. The next piece will be this one. You put it here, slide it 1 step, then it goes down, then you slide it to the left, and then you can put the last piece and the puzzle is solved. As you can see, quite a lot of steps. Some of them are quite tricky to find, especially with the first two parts that you have to put inside. Now, to complete the solution, we have to remove everything from the box. I'll start with this piece. Then you move this to the right, up, to the front, and up. Then you slide this piece and the one that under it one step. Then you remove this L-shaped part. Then you tilt the puzzle to the right and remove this L-shaped piece. Here we have two L-shaped parts left, and as I mentioned, it is not easy to remove this part. You have to remove this first, but to do that you have to move it one step up, which is difficult to do since the restriction doesn't allow you to put fingers inside, so you have to find a way. Maybe it will be easier to do with the box upside down. But since I'm trying to show you what I'm doing, I don't want to flip the box. When it is in the top layer, just tilt the box so that the bottom piece will slide to the left. Now move this piece to the right. And here you can remove it from the box. And then you remove the last piece and the puzzle is solved both ways. That was the solution of the Raya box number 7 from Yavuz Demirhan. If you like this puzzle and you want to try other puzzles from Raya box series, go to puzzlemaster.ca. Thank you for watching. See you next time.